Hello, Portland. This is Alty Bear, your pet news broadcaster, coming to you live from the streets with two lovely sisters from the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. We have Novice Sister Raven Delighta de Moon and Sister Sharon Dipity. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. First off, I wanted to ask, what are the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence?
Thanks, Alty. So the Sisters were actually started in 1979. So imagine like a few queer men from the Midwest came to San Francisco, and as a bit of a lark, they donned some nuns' habits, and we're like, let's just go see what happens. And so we call it Holy Saturday. They went into the Castro, they went down to Land's End, and if you can imagine, 1979 was very much like the Castro clone, leather, mustache, very manly. And then here come these femme queers in their nuns' habits. And what they realized is that people were like losing their minds. Like, what is this archetype? And they went back after it was all said and done and realized that so many queer people at the time had kind of been ostracized from religion, had made their way to San Francisco, and really didn't have clergy. And being spiritual, radical fairy types that they were, they decided to formalize the organization and create the Sisters, and then just started collecting queers, right, like as we do. So here we are a few decades later. What started out as a single house in San Francisco is now worldwide. There's houses all over the world. There's probably 3,000 of us worldwide. And every house kind of takes on a little bit of the moniker of the community they're in. So we all have our own wimple. We take our own specific vows, but the headline is lifelong vows of community service, social activism, and personal spiritual enlightenment, whatever that looks for each sister.
But I'd love to hear from Sister Novice Raven. What is something that you have gotten to experience with your organization in the last year that is just really shining out to you in this moment?
There have been an almost endless number of incredible moments, but I'd say in terms specifically of community service, one of the things I feel proud to have been involved in is that at Pride at the Waterfront last year, we were able to give away $20,000 in grants to local organizations doing the good work on the ground to support our queer family. And to be able to be part of something that is that far-reaching it's an interesting combination of both pride and utter humility.
Absolutely inspiring answer, and it really warms my heart to hear that you were able to engage in something so far-reaching and delightfully beneficial to the community.
That's a lot of single dollars we're collecting.
With so many layers, I'm sure there are plenty of places to put them.
Oh, I got pockets and pouches and all sorts of things hiding in this here tutu.
Beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. We love an accessory. Let's see. Oh, this is a very good question. If people are interested about the organization, how can they find out more?
So we actually offer a queer initiation. There's not a lot of orgs in the world that do that. We have a pretty formalized process. It can take anywhere from 1 to 2 years. And so if they're interested, they can just go to our website, portlandsisters.org. And the Mistress of Novices is the top in all of this that would actually walk somebody through. And usually it just starts with like a coffee date. And then there's a whole process of getting to know us. And then you drop into the formal initiatory process.
We are also on Facebook and Instagram. I believe both are PDX Sisters. Mm-hmm. Correct.
Excellent. And with such an active organization, do you have any events coming up that you'd like to promote this evening?
Ooh. We sure do. So part of the formalized process that Sister Sharon was talking about is a part of it is as a novice, I had to conceptualize, organize, and pull off a novice project. And for my novice project, I have chosen to have a solstice dance party and food drive. the solstice is the longest dark of the year, and it's a beautiful opportunity to find our inner spark. And in fact, I did name the event Spark the Dark, because it really is all about sparking your own light from within, being with community. I wanted to hold the space and provide the base. So there will be two excellent local DJs here, DJ Aspen and DJ Anjali, as well as we are doing a food drive for Esther's Pantry, which is a local organization, part of the larger Cascade AIDS Project, and is a food pantry specifically for queer folk and folk who are managing HIV and AIDS. So it's a tough time, as everybody knows, and so I really wanted to invite people to this event. It is actually at the Blackwater on Sunday, December 21st from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. And I'm very much looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a really great time.
Well, I tell you what, I'm excited to be there, and I'm going to be looking forward to getting down with a bad crowd.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much, sisters. Do you have any closing words before we head out tonight?
Sin and sin again. It gives us something to do.
You heard it here first, pets. Sin and sin again. The sisters need work.